Welcome to the Circle of Veritas, a Candela Obscura Realplay podcast by the Creative Play and Podcast Network. In the gaslit streets of Newfaire, darkness stirs and ancient horrors awaken. Join our circle of investigators as they confront the supernatural, uncover secrets, and fight to protect the fragile veil of reality. Stay vigilant. Shadows watch.
Hi, this is Kelly, aka Trixie from Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion to Ragnarok story, and Tilda Wimblewick from D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. First off, I would just like to say thank you to everyone for listening to our varied adventures, as well as for rating us on iTunes and rpgpodcast.com. If you haven't rated us yet, we would greatly appreciate it if you could. And if you're looking for more ways to support our efforts, we are now on Patreon, a great site where you can help us continue making more podcasts, as well as some special surprises for our patrons. If you can, please look us up at www.patreon.com/cppn. Every little bit helps. And again, thank you for listening.
Everybody got munchies and snacks and drinkies?
Oh, we got the coin, by the way.
Of course we did.
Oh yeah, did you want to tell the soldier what great stuff she did last time that she missed?
You know that thing? You know that thing banging on the door?
Yeah, what was that?
You killed it with a flamethrower.
We didn't ever really figure out what it was, but it's dead.
A creature. It was sort of like you had lots of backup.
You took the flamethrower and just
It
did
was
the
an
hero thing.
abomination.
They rearranged
a bunch of extra limbs.
They rearranged everything.
Yeah, seriously.
Your spatial awareness is not just tripping.
I know.
It's
Like,
telling
this
you
is
everything
weird.
is
Yeah.
different.
We've got a weird situation going on with a
So
pink
did it
cow
break
that-
out of the door, or did we try to go
Oh
in?
no, we had ascertained that it would be breaking out of the door within a day or so, if not.
And wreaking havoc on the world.
Yes.
So you put it down quick and clean.
Yeah.
That's our job.
It's dead.
We killed a few more of the people.
They
And then
they
we
needed.
captured a
Well, you know.
bunch, and we let some of them go, but they've been put on a list.
Yeah.
Y'all
Well,
were
you
Made
know,
a contact.
they were
Simon's got all those names.
they were a death cult, right? So
Well, they were just a magic
Magic
cult.
cult.
Some of them were,
The inner
just trying to
circle
be
were
cool.
real members, and the outer circles were people just wanting to get.
One of them was a
Rich and
deacon
famous.
for the Ascendants. Which, so,
inner circle, I
yeah.
Yeah.
And the little old lady tried to hide the coin.
She hid the coin in a body because
But-
they made the cultists pick up all the body parts.
Yeah, and I
take
threw
them
her
out.
into the mud.
yeah.
And I'm like, no, she's got it. It's on her.
Trying to be all sneaky.
Uh-huh.
Nice try.
And of course, you guys, in the montage of for the weeks to come, the newspaper's covering all these people who've stepped down for emergency family issues or health reasons. And you see Simon in your journal with all those names, check marking all the names. There are all these people of power have dropped and advocated their power place because they know that Candela Obscura is into that. And you guys even did a good job. Got a telegraph from high command. Whoever wants to read the telegraph.
Yeah, read it.
All right, I'll read it.
Because we did. We kicked butt and took names, man.
To Circle Veritas from the Office of the Four Pharaohs. Stamp, Eyes of Candela verified. Well done securing artifact designation number A4437. The coin of Gast, and neutralizing significant existential threats in and outside Newfaire. Your actions have prevented widespread bleed incursion. Initiate standard Class 3 containment for surviving materials and individuals. Trust your Lightkeeper for further instructions. Light and darkness, truth and shadows. For Pharaoh's Office, Circle of Veritas Division. What is Class 3 containment for surviving materials and individuals?
Basically, it just means you lock it up somewhere in your lighthouse.
It's gone in a big crate with the ark.
No, see,
a warehouse.
the warehouse is the four pharaohs between dimensions. So the super dangerous stuff gets locked away where no one can find it.
So if
Okay.
anybody would like to see it.
We're awesome. Yeah. Okay.
There were no bumps last time.
High command, author.
what?
No bumps.
Oh,
Double
no,
sixes.
that was the time before, yeah.
Double sixes.
Okay.
Nobody had boxcars.
Yeah.
Snacks this time. Bummer.
Yeah. Only the horse really got snacks.
No. Those of us in the carriage got cucumber sandwiches as well. I made plenty, trust me. You all could have had some.
And
We
after
were a
you
bit
guys,
busy.
And had a thermos of tea.
so you guys have had a chance to recover.
So does that mean we get, we don't get any
I was
bleed
gonna
or
say,
anything?
do you
then,
have your
right?
lighthouse page available?
Choot.
I
Is
believe
this
Kelly's
the
the one keeping.
lighthouse?
That's the keeper of the lighthouse. Yep, there we go. So there we go.
Yeah, we did really good.
Yeah. Here's how far you've progressed on the progression chart. You're almost halfway there. You totally got gypped a couple points because one time we packed up early and we totally didn't do some, but we're going to catch up on that
So,
shortly.
This is,
Okay.
I only used a little bit of
Yeah, but now we're back up, right? So
your, I don't know, are we?
Do we
Oh,
we're about fully back to normal now.
And we
right?
can delete the extra item that we brought, right?
Yep. Clear out your gear because it's a new case. It's been a few weeks since your last case. Of course, you guys have been meeting up weekly at the lighthouse for your regular meetings. Becomes a nice social habit you guys are getting into where you can have booze and tea and listen to, Reggie Karumph.
So how do we get rid of our marks?
So,
Because I have a brain mark.
go ahead and clear up your marks that you have at the moment.
Mine
Since
was
you
a
guys
body,
had
so-
plenty of time to recuperate.
Sweet.
You guys have, gotten into the social rhythm of each other. You're getting to know each other better. Unfortunately, our occultist is busy having a consultation with a client
Fair enough. Yeah.
because that's totally what happens when you can't make it to game session.
Okay.
And on this mysterious day you all get together, Simon is exceptionally excited because Simon's been reading in the Gazette, that's the local kind of tabloid rag newspaper in town, an interesting story.
Dun dun dun.
Story. Okay. This is from the front page of the Ashford Ward section.
And before you read that, you guys have been hearing some weird things in town.
Rumors are
As
allowed
I'm
to
handing out some rumors.
Is that part of it? Ashton Ward?
Ashford Ward?
And since you've been doing spooky stuff, there's a rumor you heard. And which part of town were you looking for?
Just Ash. I was wondering what Ashford
Ash and White?
was.
Ashford Ward,
Part.
Newfair?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, like what part that's in?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's over in the steam, by the way. Just easier to see, and that's it. That happens. The steam is section 11 of town. It's over here in this part.
Okay.
Kind of the northwesty side. Very industrial.
Well,
Okay.
the headline: Spontaneous fires claim more lives. Officials baffled. In a chilling escalation, authorities confirmed 3 more fatalities in the Ashford Ward, each marked by what fire marshals are calling inexplicable internal combustion. Victims were found amidst heavy ash and smoke, but with minimal surrounding property damage. Witnesses at one scene report seeing a figure made of smoke and flame before the blaze erupted, though city officials attribute these statements to, quote, panic and soot inhalation, unquote. Mysterious ash sigils, dismissed as, quote, coincidence by the constabulary, have also been spotted the burn sites. Industrial leaders urge calm, but manufacturing hands refuse night shifts until the Ashen White, as the entity has been dubbed in local rumor, is dealt with. The Office of Public Safety continues to investigate. Citizens are urged to report any suspicious figures and remain indoors after dark. Written by J. Mallory, investigative correspondent.
And of course, the police department will deny that. Please stop giving us random calls on Telegraph of things that you're saying.
Do you know Mallory?
Yeah, do I know Mallory?
I will give you that you might. I mean, do you keep up with folks working at the Gazette? You're independent, so you could be selling to them.
Yeah.
You could be doing that whole Peter Parker thing of...
Oh, wait, there's two guys named Mallory, because our lightkeeper is also named
Reggie.
Mallory. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Henceforth, why you can call him Reggie.
Yeah.
That's what I call him, Reggie.
I call him
I
Reggie.
call him Sir.
Actually, yeah, probably. That does make sense, huh?
I call him Reginald. I'm still trying to find out what his favorite dessert is.
It's whiskey.
Spoiler alert.
It's whiskey,
There's
the
whiskey
cheapest
in
bottle,
the jar.
or the most expensive bottle. He sways from the old days in the sea. Was it a good cargo hold, or was it a bad cargo hold?
Okay, so we get this. We just are all chilling at the.
You're all
place
chilling together
and
at the
got
lighthouse, and Simon's coming in with something interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a rum cake.
I heard something about the Ashen White.
What did you hear?
Well, I was at the Briar Green pub, and the bartender was talking that old Charlie. He saw a man named Old Charlie. The man just disappeared into smoke right outside the old ironworks. Nothing left but the boots and a stink of roses.
Roses.
The boots were left, and he disappeared in smoke. And the stink of roses.
Interesting. I
tell you, old Charlie did not smell like roses.
As we see the flashback of Vic there and some drunk saying, "Stink of roses. He evaporated because his wife saw him smelling like his mistress." Drunk rumors at the pub.
Yeah.
Well, I was doing nothing of any particular interest down by the docks one evening.
I was taking a walk.
Taking a nice, sneaky little, walk around, a little walkabout, and I heard some of the dock workers saying that the boiler fires in the ships are very peculiar, almost unnatural. So there's some source, maybe some weird source of this fire related
Did he say
to
which ships?
all of that.
All of them.
Something is unnatural within the ships.
Well, I know a widow down in Ashford, and she quoted. She said, "Mark my words, it ain't normal fires. Something's walking in the soot, looking for warm blood."
Looking for
Warm blood.
warm blood as opposed to cold blood.
Sure. Well, if you hot, why would you want cold? And she is not often to exaggeration, unless she's had her tea.
She's put it into her cup.
Has Red Jack heard anything related?
Red Jack's just like smoking his pipe over, listening to you guys. He's liking the fact how you've come together as a team. Gives you many harumphs.
I didn't get a rough out of that guy.
I didn't get a hurrah out of that guy.
As he's just like blows smoke all across all of you guys. As he's like, "I think this would be a good investigation for you all, since it's been such a cold slump since your last and first success.
I mean, I don't know about you guys. I've been busy, but but let's do it. Let's check it out.
Louis got a whole side hustle here going.
Or maybe this is
I brought ginger snaps.
Right. Well, I say we go down to the
Nothing
To the
quite as
source.
bursting as a ginger snap.
Well, do we want to investigate the ships, or do we want to investigate first the scenes of
Fires.
The actual spontaneous combustion.
spontaneous combustion?
wait. Where are the spontaneous combustion?
Over in the steel, very far from the docks.
Yeah.
Okay,
And the
so
steel-
similar
the iron-
phenomenon,
and the
but a
ironworks.
totally different.
Do we want to go to the ironworks, or do we want to go to the ships?
Just at another location, I also heard that the university was dealing with it. There was some sort of professor that got kicked out because he was trying to make fire alive. You know, absolute crackpot theory, but you know,
Magic's not real.
Goosebumps.
Yeah, we all know that.
And anyone see that
University.
Sliders episode? Fire is alive.
It's energy.
Okay, that predates definitely you.
Yeah, I don't know sliders.
If you ever get a chance,
It's one of the best
find a
90s
show.
sci-fi. You know.
Basically, every
Well,
episode they're in a
the
different
last
dimension.
few-
That's different than the next.
Yeah,
They're sliding through
They
dimensions.
slide through dimensions, and they're like, but in one dimension, it was a fire dimension, and they slid out, but they accidentally took with them
A whip of fire.
fire
Of
that's
sentient
alive.
flames.
I like the matriarchy episode.
I love that smile.
It was awesome. It was it's like I don't know how like they stay-at-home husbands and stuff.
The-
and
Oh
they're
my
like-
gosh.
And they're like, I was like, you know, it's no wonder. It's like they only get emotional once a month. I'm like emotional all the time. It was hilarious.
Well, the last seasons that included Jerry O'Connell's brother, not as good.
That was when it was going downhill. Plus, they had the
Yeah.
whole simian Nazi thing.
That's when it jumped the shark.
Yeah.
But
Okay, but we digress.
Sliders, check it out
But
if
Sliders,
you
the
Yes, okay.
is
can.
kind
Literally, it
of
was a topic of the week show.
That's awesome.
Every week, total different dimension.
Okay.
I like
like
Patient
shows
Q
like that.
episode.
Patient Q is a good one, and the Omega Man homage.
Oh, the
Oh,
Omega
yeah.
Man homage, yeah.
Never skip dimensions when you can be carrying who knows what kind of disease.
I mean, that sounds
That's very
like
true.
colonialism in a
At its
nutshell.
worst.
Let's just spread it all over the dimensions.
Well, no, it was they went to a dimension where they never
Infinite
poison.
antibiotics.
Oh, dang.
Antibiotics, so they were still using apothecaries in the modern day.
And
Okay.
prayer.
Yeah.
I have an
And
essential
then you
oil
bring-
for that.
and then you bring a scientist with you.
Lemon balm. I feel better already.
Oh man. Okay. Do we think this whole situation that there might be somebody we've previously tied up, or a deacon friend, or somebody who might know?
I mean, Simon does have a list of people you could go interrogate if you want to go interrogate a friendly
I
face.
could even go talk to see if I could get in with the
Yeah, the reporter.
Yeah, I mean, that guy's research.
I mean,
It's all over,
obviously,
so
The
it's kind of
university
hard to-
research, that's interesting.
your paramour did not show up to the meetings, so maybe you have a relationship with this reporter.
Whoa!
What about
So Mallory's a-
timeline?
Simon gets around.
Do we have an idea? Do we have an idea which one of these rumors occurred first?
Good question.
I mean, when you're
Yeah, because it's
Exactly.
everywhere. So it's like.
Well, I mean, I'm assuming, almost assuming that yours is probably first.
It could be where it originated.
Or like
somebody's trying to
but-
make fire alive.
But we could from Mallory may have a timeline as to say the instantaneous combustion of these people, was that before or after issues with the docks? Because then maybe we start with one of the earlier.
That would be the university.
Does someone
But
want
I'm only
to
assuming.
do a focus to compare notes and see if you can make
I
up
have
a
nothing on
time-wise?
Hold on.
I have one.
Focus. I have no focus.
Does anyone need some
Sounds like my life.
gilded dice?
Yeah, I think Simon's got the
Or you need
focus.
to
I don't have gilded
What?
dice,
Take
but
one
I will.
and pass
I
it
need a
around.
gilded, yeah.
I'm good.
Okay.
Nice and
Thank
dense.
Mine looks like
has
that.
one.
but
Oh,
it's
you have
not.
your rose gold.
Keep going.
She's all
Yes.
special.
Oh, 6.
Was it on the gilded?
I don't have a gilded in that one.
Oh.
I have a
For
gilded
focus,
in
but-
survey.
Okay.
Okay, so a 6. You sit there and you immediately guys see Simon doing the conspiracy board.
Fancy board.
Slide back the one chalkboard.
I'll give you my red yarn. Because I do knit. This character does, but I don't.
You slide
Just like
back,
untangling your knitting.
you
I know,
slide
crochet.
back the
murder
knitted
board.
one. You slide back the chalkboard and there's a conspiracy board waiting and happening with yarn and pins. You start putting all the rumors together. And as you do this, you get the idea that the rumors you hear, it sounds like yours is obviously the oldest, but your rumor came up with about the crackpot professor was because some of his journals and notes have recently been stolen or destroyed. You're not sure.
Were they destroyed by fire?
Don't know. You'd have to go find out, maybe. But you remember hearing his name popping up, and that's what reminded you about the crackpot.
And what's
My-
his name?
My dad is a professor.
Do you have it, Simon? The professor's name?
No.
No. Okay, so I will
What
give
did
you
it
the
say,
professor. Dr. E. Grin.
Grim.
Grin,
Double-
like a
okay.
smile. And it's the E stands for Elijah. And something reminds you in the research papers about that name from some of the files you took from the cult.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Let's
You
cross-reference.
took some files from the cults. They're all bound up in some leather tomes with lashings, put away in your class 3 containment.
They're a little singed on one end because of the explosives.
There's
Sure.
But other than that, they're fine.
There's a very rusty stain. You're not quite sure what it is, and you didn't care when you put it away.
Exactly sure what kind of skin that leather is made of.
I
don't
almost went
ask
on a
this
total side tangent, but I stopped myself. So,
We do.
what was I gonna say? Well, where's the professor? Is he still out there just trying to make fire alive? Nobody's detained him or anything.
Is he still
Is he just
alive?
out?
Is
From-
he still alive?
From what rumors you remember, you just remember
bet
that the
he's
university
disappeared.
shit canned the guy because he was a whack job and he had like one too many accidents with fire in the university. Universities are full of books and they don't like fires.
I think we
Fair
could
enough,
probably
me neither.
find him with the right intel. I want to find that guy. I think
Me
that would
too.
be a good start.
Because I want to know.
What his deal is.
Yeah. What's
There's got to be some underground connections where somebody, saw something.
Or maybe he left a forwarding address with the university for.
yeah.
His last
My
check.
dad was a professor. Just saying.
Well,
My
yeah.
husband's a lawyer. My dad was a professor.
Wow.
Well, yeah, I feel like maybe Simon has got some, pull at the university, maybe, where we can look through, employment records and find out where he was living. No? Should we go to the university
Yeah.
and
And
try
let's see if there was anything left in his old office too.
Yeah.
Ooh, interesting.
Because what if he
Someone else
tucked
isn't already
something
there.
away?
Yeah.
That's true.
What if
Hidden
he,
compartment.
or he was in such a poor reputation that they kept it like his office was like
Oh,
a
kept it
closet
empty.
or always,
Yeah, yeah.
like some sub basement that nobody cared about. But I'm saying so. Let's check that. Check it out.
Let's do it. Okay,
So where are
let's
you
go.
guys going first?
The university.
University.
So the university?
Front
Okay.
desk.
Okay, as we see you guys coming out of the bookstore, and we get the screen swipe as you guys are going to the university, and you see the big stone buildings, the students enjoying their university experience, so they're full of panic and anxiety.
Yeah.
Sounds about right, yeah.
A quarter of them have no cares. The other 2/3 are dying of anxiety.
Don't forget the smug ones.
The ones that are legacies and getting coasted through.
Yeah, the ones that are like, we're going to be masters of the world.
That's over at the church's college. So you guys get onto the university grounds. Are any of you familiar with the university? I'm assuming at least one of you is.
You went to university, yeah.
Simon totally
Simon
reads of
probably.
well-educated from a young age.
Having flashbacks, are you of
A little.
scurrying from class to class?
Definitely not one of the smug ones.
Playing the
I
young
definitely didn't
sports
go
at
to
college.
university. So
Frisbee golf.
Okay, so you guys go there, and
Quidditch.
the receptionist is quite happy to meet you all, and she's Simon, what do you say? How do you introduce yourself? What are you here for?
Ooh, I think I'll flash my press credentials.
Press
Say,
pass.
we're looking for any records that you all might have on a Dr. Elijah Grin. I understand that he was previously employed here.
Oh, at first she's all excited seeing her press pass, thinking this is some press piece of the college, and then you say that name, and she kind of like,
Oh, that crackpot.
Yeah.
one little worry line creases her eyes on each side.
Bad publicity.
As she's just like, please have a seat just one moment as I summon the vice dean to discuss such matters. As she proceeds to go, and she pulls the little ringy bell on her desk, and you hear distantly there's some bell jingling down the hallway, and then you hear a door click after a few moments, and leather sawed shoes clicking down a perfectly waxed floor, and the door swings open, and this very elderly gentleman that you actually recognize from back in the day when you
Your
were
uni
here.
days.
Yeah.
That he is the vice dean. Yes, the dean has not died or left to let him get the job yet. As he has his fine vest and suit on, and his fine little pocket watch that he whips out with a thumb twirl, and checks the time, gives it a half crank, and puts it back in his pocket, and says, Esmeralda, who am I here to see? Which one of these fine folk? And he eyeballs each of you guys. And today, on this random day of days, what are you all dressed like?
my typical clothing is more like a dark pantsuit and pretty formal.
Upper class, middle class, or street?
No, I would say very sharply dressed, like upper class, all black.
Louis making a silhouette here.
Yeah. I should have printed my
He's
my
rocking a
picture like
monochromatic.
picture. Yeah.
Okay. Who else?
I'm probably wearing, spit shine boots,
Vic's got the boots.
the trousers or jodhpurs or whatever was, like with a sort of, your basic shirt, but with it's not a full collar, it's the little
Flat collar.
flat collar that sticks up, like
The time you attach a
Yeah.
standing collar to
a standing collar, yeah. That and a coat that would be military-esque, but with that sort of cut, but not actually a military uniform.
Okay.
And of course, I'm
Vic's
clean shaven
looking
because
good.
I'm a girl.
Obviously, Vic's cleaning themselves up,
Yeah, well, steady work and
Showing up to
hanging out with
the
got
Circle's
friends
office.
now.
I like the air quotes.
Friends now, like
Y'all haven't eaten a bullet yet for me.
So I think my outlook has improved. So therefore,
The regularity of getting together with your
Yeah.
friends, Air quote friends.
well, Simon's my bud, but now I've got others.
Oh yeah, we were strangers too. But now we're
Now you're on the fit friend spectrum.
Yeah,
Yes.
your allies.
I'll roll you on your side if you pass out drunk on the street.
I'm wearing a basically a sort of like a midnight blue velvet Edwardian tea dress, almost hobble. It's narrower at the bottom, foam with a trimmed in periwinkle blue with the belt, black gloves, and a very wide Edwardian hat to match the.
Awesome.
With a reticule and
Very big hat and
a
a la Titanic.
and a but not quite as hobble.
Yeah.
And a basket.
Wow.
With
Always the picnic basket. I'm excited for the snacks.
A
basket
suitable basket.
with a little covering, so we don't know yet what she's
Yes.
made into the basket.
Yes.
But
Good for bribes, good for potential murder weapons.
exactly.
For drive-by bunting.
And it is a beaded.
She makes fighting muffins too.
Rock hard.
These are my fighting muffins.
What season is it?
Currently, it's late spring since we started springish. So it's later in spring right now. It's very dense pack of books.
Like a little bit more
Sorry, my
formal
muffins.
spring. So like full 3-piece suit rather than like with like the shirt, the vest, and the suit jacket, the like brown tweed loafers.
As the Vice Dean has now taken in all of your presences and is wondering which one of you is here to talk to him, or at least first.
I think we're going to go with Simon. We're
I'll
in your
step up.
territory. I guarantee you, I am not your uni student.
And I'm not very good with talking to people.
There's
Yes.
only one university in the. Okay, so then.
It's the university.
Okay. And he's the dean of the.
He's the
entire
vice
university?
dean. Yeah.
Okay, because my father is a professor of botany.
But you haven't dropped any names
No,
or anything.
I'm just like
You can gladly name drop if you want to name drop.
What's the guy's name?
My father's or
It's-
the other.
Oh, the vice dean.
Yeah,
The vice
the
dean.
vice dean. Let me guess, Mallory?
No, it is Douglas Humphrey. Humphrey. Says it all. You may call me Humphrey. You remember he's very formal from back in the years.
Okay, very cool. Well, like, hold out the hand for like.
So
a
it's
good
not just
firm
Humphrey, it's
business
Vice
handshake.
Dean Humphrey.
Yeah,
Firm
exactly.
handshake, yep.
So you offer him a handshake, and he immediately steps forward with a crisp step and takes your hand. It's nice to meet you, sir. I am Vice Dean Humphrey. And all of a sudden you get, Highlander-style flashbacks.
I
All of
tip
his face.
my fedora.
How may I assist you?
Oh,
You look familiar.
what's his last name? Simon Henry Bennett,
I was
sir.
saying,
I attended, say 4 years ago,
Ah!
journalism school, college.
We appreciate the alumni coming back.
journalism.
It is a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure.
What can I do for you?
Here on a story, actually, my
A
time at the
story?
university- Yes, time at the university prepared me well for my investigative skills, and they've led me here.
Our journalist department is one of the best. Do you know the state recruits strictly from our university for its state-sponsored paper?
I did. I didn't go that route, but many of my classmates did, and I hear they're doing very well for themselves now.
You don't work for the Gazette, do you?
No, I
Perish the thought.
don't. Ignore the fact that I used to. We're not going to mention that right now.
Oh, that's a shame because I always get at least one copy of the Evening Gazette.
But I'm sure
It's
you
my guilty pleasure.
Okay. I'm sure you saw their headline story then. This was the headline. Or
Which
the
one?
front-
The
front
Bat
page
Boy or the Monkey Girl?
The fires around
Oh, the
Ashford
smoking
Ward.
incidents.
Yes. Oh. Well, I've heard other things about their source.
Oh, do tell. What did you hear about it?
I mean, that they, that, well, how do I put
think
this?
so.
Without being offensive, they may have come from a disgraced doctor from the university, total.
Surely it can't be one of our professors that are still here if they're disgraced.
No.
We would have cast them out with the dustpan sweepings.
And it sounds like they did, because Dr. Elijah Grin, I take it?
Oh, that crackpot.
Yes, exactly.
After his last laboratory accident, we had to fire him because 2 students were injured.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Do tell.
We don't allow our students, the greatest resource of the university, to be hurt in any way, shape, or fashion, regardless of the experimental nature.
Of course not. Yeah.
We would like to make sure that any of his unruly experiments nothing has been left behind, in his office.
Oh my! And he looks over to the secretary at the front desk. He's like, I believe that crackpot was sent away, 3-4 years ago? And she's just like, gives the slow blink nod. Do we know where his belongings were put after his lab was reassigned to another professor? And she opens a big long drawer, starts going through it. And she gives him a squared-eyed look, and she looks at the folder and closes the drawer. Do me a favor. Somebody give me a sway.
I have no sway.
And if it's going to be Simon,
I have one
will
in
give
sway.
you 1 additional dice. Or if you're assisting somebody, I'll give you an additional dice.
I have sway. I'll give you
So you'll
a
do
drive.
it. Oh, you'll give a drive. Okay. So how does Vic do that? How is Vic
In what
assisting
way are
in this
you
way?
assisting with that?
Um,
Creating a distraction.
Do you get up and puff your chest out and stand your full
Stand a
vigor?
little closer.
yeah, I go the intimidation route.
Okay.
Because Simon's my boy.
That's
And
sounds
then-
bad.
Yeah,
Suddenly
it's
there's
that-
this silhouette shadow
it's
behind
the,
Simon.
The image of,
She's way taller than he is.
do not lie to Simon.
Yeah. All Vic says is, Simon says.
That's kind of creepy.
I like that.
That's way creepy. Ooh, I just scared myself.
So Vic is giving you 1. You're getting 1 because you're a member of alumni. That goes a long way with the Vice Dean.
Very cool. 3. Let's see. A 4.
4. So immediately the Vice Dean looks at the secretary and says, Go on. You can trust our friend Simon here. Simon is one of the alumni. And he immediately puffs up to the alumni. Obviously, there's going to be a secret handshake mixed in your handshake later on. You remember the skulls.
And what does Esmeralda say?
She says, Storage warehouse 4B. You'll need to bring a crowbar.
It's okay, I've got one.
We got this.
Louis just reaches back and boop.
What do you happen to
I'll
have
put it in my thing. Crowbar.
And with that, the secretary squares her eyes at you.
And can I do a read on her? For her answer?
Yes, you can. Because her answer is none that we have on record.
Okay, I'm gonna...
Wait, what was the question?
A forwarding address.
For the...
Oh, yeah.
She seems very unassisting
Yeah,
with that
she seems
4.
like
Unhelpful.
to truly
Yeah.
assist. I got a 6.
So on your 6, you know she knows something, but she's not saying. She seems very guarded. Of course, that is her job. She's the gatekeeper, the ultimate gatekeeper. But the Vice Dean looks and says, Simon, my boy, let us go to the warehouse. I will take you there myself.
Oh, well, here, you take my crowbar. I'm going to go find the restroom, and I am going to try and sneaky look through things, hopefully, if Esmeralda leaves.
You're going to wait till she has to powder her nose or something?
Yes, yeah.
I mean, she does leave her desk often for business, so. Okay.
I'm going to...
So Simon's going to be waiting on other business.
Mm-hmm. If you guys want to go,
I'm
check it out. Yeah, I kind of pick up a vibe from you that you were like...
I'm like, Tourmaline did the look, so she's, Lou's a little suspicious.
Gives Louis the look and looks at her and goes,
Yeah.
If you hear me say, oh, Mr. Horn, thank you. That's called hanky.
It's bullshit.
So all
She's hiding something.
we see this little montage as you guys are going
It's like,
across university.
Yes, sorry, I have an itch.
I'll take the crowbar.
And the Vice Dean is totally doing his parade presentation of the campus and the things. Showing this is the promenade, this is the old man, this is all the locations of the university, and you get to these dank warehouses hidden in a dark alley behind back of the university. As he whips out his keychain of many keys, finds the right one, opens the door, slides it, and you see literally this warehouse full of crated items. There's a pulley and chain and rope system in the ceiling for hoisting these things up to get the piles off. And he goes over to the sleeping guy at the desk who's wearing dirty overalls and dirty hat. And he's got like clipboards galore nailed to the wall. As he throws out some quick reference and information, and the guy reaches over, pulls up a clipboard, pulls a couple pages back, pins them back, and hands him the clipboard. He hands Simon the clipboard, and he asks the gentleman, and the gentleman pulls out a bigger crowbar.
He's compensating.
And the Vice Dean hands you the crowbar.
It's not a competition.
And takes you down this dark, shelf-lined corridor of the warehouse where you're seeing stack of crates, stack of crates, stack of crates. And there's a marked section on the floor where they painted the numbers. And that's the 3 crates stacked up that you're looking for. And as he looks at you and shakes your hand, Simon, and says, I must go back to work. We trust that anything you can't put back in order, please leave right here. And our warehouse manager will put everything back in the crates and stack them back up. But please do not take anything without letting us document it for return.
Oh, of course.
And as we snap back to you see the secretary walking by, and you totally hear her shoes walking by as you peek out the restroom door. Louis's one eye looks as you get the dun 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 dun.
I throw a roll in there just for dramatic effect. No, not really.
2 co-eds look at you roll and they're like,
Does the rolling help?
So what is it you're looking to do? As I sense a hide roll coming.
Yes. Well, it was a bit suspicious when she opened the drawer, looked at something, put it back.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to look through the file cabinets for sure, and then anything that might look like an address book or contact information, records, those kinds of
So
things.
go ahead and first give me your hide as you're going to ninja your way back to her desk.
Okay. And I have a gilded for this one, so.
Let's hope the gilded comes true. We've missed some bunts.
No.
Yes.
I got a gilded
6 on the gilded.
On the
I'm assuming you'd like to use the gilded roll.
Wait,
Yes,
that's
I
a
would.
bunt though. Isn't that a 6? Another 6 too over there.
Oh yeah, I got a 6 and
you
I
got
got a 6.
A bunt!
It's a bunt.
Lou got a bunch.
So immediately you sit there, a couple co-eds walk in, and as you sit there, you look like the new secretary. They're just like, hi, walk right past you. You
Get
do
to class.
this momentary impersonation of the receptionist. and you slide the drawer open, and you can see where her fingers looking at it left the drawer spaced open on that file, and you whip out that file, and you clearly see that he was terminated for injuring students and not following pre-prescribed rules in the lab.
Okay. Does it say which students were injured?
It
call.
does.
Woohoo, you're good.
Right, let's do this.
And that's a great place to wrap it up there.
You've been listening to the Circle of Veritas, a Candela Obscura Realplay podcast by the Creative Play and Podcast Network. For more mysteries and adventures, follow us wherever you listen to podcasts and Patreon. Even in darkness, truth casts a light.